No matter if you're a tourist or a lifelong St. Louisan, the St. Louis Convention and Visitors Commission knows exactly how you can enjoy our city. And joining me is the Director of Communications, Tony Paraino. Welcome, Tony.
Thank you for having me.
So we are, I mean, it's great to have you, really, because to hear, you live and breathe St. Louis. And
every day,
and
yes.
everything there is to do. You're the expert.
I'm one of the experts.
You better be.
We have a whole lot of people down at the CVC who do great work, who work to bring all kinds of people from all over the country to St. Louis, and also encourage people who live here to come and enjoy all the great things that we have to offer.
Yeah, and you guys are talking about St. Louis all day long. A lot to people who don't live here, but the people that do live here, all of us, we need to also become tourists in our own town.
We have such a wonderful community, and there's so many wonderful things to do. I think we sort of take it for granted.
Absolutely.
All the things that happen here, from Cardinal baseball to the zoo to, you can just go on. From the wonderful neighborhoods such as the Hill, the Central West End, Kirkwood, Webster Grove, St. Charles. You can just go on and on. But there's so many great things to do. You're never bored in St. Louis.
Never bored. There's always things to do. And we can't wait for our out-of-town guests to come in to enjoy it. And you've got a contest running right now for about another month.
Exactly. The St. Louis Civic Pride Foundation is once again sponsoring the Ultimate Tourist Competition, and it's really for kids that are at grades 3 through 12. And what we're asking them to do from the months of May all up until the end of Labor Day, which is September 7th, they can visit 3 attractions. They can visit more if they'd like, but they go and experience those things, whether that be a baseball game, whether it's going to be to an art museum, or to anything you do here in St. Louis. Then you write about those experiences in a 500-word essay, and then turn those in on our website, and we'll give you more information about that later. And then you do a contest, and you could possibly win $500 cash. It's really great. In addition to the $500 cash prize, all the articles that get submitted to us are placed in our upcoming St. Louis Visitors Guide for 2016, and also placed on the ExploreSt.Louis.com website for an entire year. So it's really a great way for kids to get involved, to see St. Louis and experience. And I think as a parent, too, and I'm sure you'll agree, it gives them something fun and constructive to do over those fun summer months.
Absolutely, yeah. And 500 words isn't that much.
It really isn't. And if they don't want to write something, that's fine, too. They can put together a small video, or they can put together a photo essay, something that really can express what they do. We've had kids submit poems that have been really amazing, too. So just any way they can express themselves and talk about their experiences and what they saw and they've seen, and the fun they had in St. Louis. So
any kind of creative expression. It sort of starts with an essay contest, but if that's not your cup of tea, you'll sort of accept anything.
Right. Like I said, the video or photographs, anything that talks about and gives them a chance to express what they experienced.
The idea is just to get people out there in the city enjoying what we have.
Exactly. And really to get kids to appreciate what's here in St. Louis. And it's a great way for moms and dads to help them share what's so great about St. Louis with their kids. So we're excited about it.
Okay, so I got to ask, you've been doing this for a few years, and have you actually been one of the people to get to read the entries?
Yes, we have a great, I'm fortunate that I get to do that. We have some people at the CVC, some of our commissioners from the Civic Pride Foundation participate, and we also have some other folks that we asked to look at some of the entries. And they're so creative, they're so fun. And it's just great. More importantly, I mean, the winners are great, but it's always just seeing how the kids are experiencing, seeing where they're going, seeing what they're doing. We have kids that go to the Renaissance Fair. We have kids that go to the World Chess Hall of Fame. Just so many different things that are fun to do in St. Louis.
That's a good question. So the Renaissance Fair is out in Wentzville. So when you say enjoy being a tourist in St. Louis, how far out does that go?
We represent the entire region. So all the way from St. Charles County to Jefferson County, on the other side of the river into Illinois. Obviously, what happens in St. Louis and St. Charles County St. Louis and St. Louis City and St. Louis County are key. But just wherever you are in St. Louis, Six Flags, wherever you're going to have that experience, that fun time, please go and then share it with us in one of the essays.
And you were telling me off camera that you enjoy when kids experience something that maybe is not your typical tourist attraction.
Yeah, well, and there could be something that's unique. My kid's really into soccer, so she loves to go to the brand new St. Louis FC games, our brand new soccer team here. So just that kind of experience, what she's done when she went there. She played with the balloons and all that kind of stuff. That's just fun and an experience, something that's new, something that's creative, something that really kind of hit them and touched them, and to be able to share that in the essays. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, I bet the Paraino daughter is going to be writing about her experience. Right, Dad?
Well, not for this contest because she's not eligible, but yes, we'll have her do some other things. Yes.
Absolutely. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. Stay with us on STL Live. We'll have more with the St. Louis Convention and Visitors Commission after this break.